If you want to make an offer your followers can't refuse, you must know what they want and need. Watch this video and learn how my 5-step process to an effective market research will help you do just that. This is the exact process I use to go from lots of no's to multiple 6 figures of yeses with ideal clients I absolutely love. My name is Mary Alice Goldsmith, and friends call me Mare. I help ambitious coaches build thriving, fully aligned 6-figure businesses that they absolutely love. For the best tips and tricks on online business, be sure to subscribe to my channel. Click the little bell to be notified each week when I release a new On Air with Mare every single Tuesday. In order to increase your sales with clients you absolutely love, a primary market research is a must. In order to do this, you'll need to know your ideal client. And I talked about that in depth last week on Air with Mare, so make sure you check out that video. And make sure you download the workbook, girl, because there are over 40 questions, which I know seems crazy, but trust me, it is so worth it. When you walk through this journey of identifying your ideal client profile, you will learn so much about yourself and so much about who you serve. So do not miss this step. When you know your ideal client, finding them on social media or via your email will be a lot easier and will also make your market research that much more effective. You'll also have to do these things to make sure that your market research is solid. Number 1, consistency. I'll talk about this in a minute. Number 2, clear messaging. Number 3, responsiveness. Number 4, preparation. Number 5, excellent listening skills. The goal of an effective market research is to ensure your offer meets the demands, the wants, the needs of your target market. And once it does, not only will your people be thrilled that you listened to their wants and needs, your confidence will be fierce, making you a force to be reckoned with within your niche. An effective market research will help you course correct, price appropriately, and have killer messaging. You will literally have the words right from your ideal client's mouth, helping you create a marketing campaign that emotionally connects to your ideal client, making them happy to pull out their credit card and become your next best success story. You ready to do this? Let's go. Step number 1 is consistency. You want to be consistent with your email list, emailing the same amount each week. If you haven't been in my inbox for some time, and then you hop on in asking me to give you my time, I'm not going to be so willing. Versus someone who's coming into my email box on a weekly basis, giving me excellent value, showing up consistently. Well, if you ask me, I'd be more than happy to give you 15 minutes of my time. So be consistent first and then ask. The same holds true on social media, especially in Facebook groups. You don't want to just pop in and create this post asking people for their time, and yet you've never engaged, comment, or shared value of your own. Reaching out to your email list or posting on social media out of the blue will create a negative market research. It will lead to little to no responses, or worse, leave you at risk of speaking to the wrong people. Consistency will allow you to show up with your brand essence and messaging that appeals to your ideal client over and over again. I think you and I both know that the more we show up consistently with consistent messaging, we attract and retain our ideal clients. Step number 2, clear messaging. You do not want to just invite anyone to a market research. When doing a market research, we want the right people, the perfect people. Therefore, it's really important when you craft a message, it defines several key ingredients. Number 1, what exactly are you asking for? Depending on your niche, not everyone will kind of understand what a market research is, right? So you want to be clear on what this request or call to action actually even means. Number 2, who are you and who are you looking to speak with? This will help establish your credibility, and it will also help to make that deeper connection of, oh, that's me type of feeling with your ideal client. Being very specific with who you want to speak to may look something like this. I'm looking for the coach who's been in business for 0 to 1 years, is lacking systems and strategies, but full of ideas, just not sure what to do next. Naming what they do, how long they've done it, what their biggest pain point or struggle is, really helps decipher who's the actual ideal client here. And it creates that perk up in the messaging to pluck them out and sign them up for your next market research call. I can't stress how critical this is to make sure that your market research is an effective one. You never, ever want to post, "Hey, I need some help. I got this new offer here. Can anybody help me?" That's a big no. Use clear messaging to attract the right people, the perfect people, as we've been saying, so that you can ensure you have an effective market research that in the end will help you create an offer that meets the demands and wants of your target market. Or step 3, make sure you answer the question, well, what's in it for me? I'm sure you've heard the saying, nothing in life is free, and the same holds true for market research. You'll want to establish or create a thank you offer for those who take part in your market research. In your market research post or email, you'll want to say, for anyone who takes part in this market research, I have a special thank you for you. So it could be a free strategy call, and I would definitely give that a unique and sexy name. It may be a free offer or a special masterclass. But know this, time is the greatest gift that we can give. And to show your appreciation for the time they will be giving you, you want to reciprocate and give them some of your time and expertise. So a strategy call or a free coaching call or a masterclass is one of the best ways you can thank someone for helping you do an effective and solid market research. I would love to know, so comment below if you wanted to do a market research right now, who would be your perfect ideal client that you would want to make sure that your messaging is so clear she comes running to book that call. Step 3, be responsive. When you post on social, I highly suggest that you don't just post and run. Hang around. You never know. Sometimes in the first 15 minutes of a post, you get the most traction. So you want to be available for people commenting and private messaging you on Facebook. The faster you respond and engage, the sooner you will book those calls. Here's a little side note, and this is more for my business coaches. I suggest don't get so lovey-dovey right off the bat. Do some investigating of your own. Go and check out their Facebook pages and their websites and ensure they actually are your ideal client. Of course, if you're a health coach or a mindset coach, this isn't as important. But if you're a business coach, this is vital. You'll definitely want to get to the essence of her and her brand. And be sure to check in with yourself here and be honest. Is she actually your ideal client? If the answer is yes, book that call. If the answer is no, definitely be honest about it. An example of this might be maybe she's too advanced for where you are or who you're looking for. So just simply reply and say, "Hey, Sally, thank you so much for reaching out and offering your time. I went and checked out your website and girl, you're crushing it. And I think you're a little bit too advanced for who I am actually looking to speak with. If we can ever collaborate or if I can be of ever be of any help to you in the future, please do not hesitate to reach out to me. And again, I thank you so much for your offer." Remember, market research is only meant for your ideal client. Otherwise, the information you gather will be skewed. Step 4, prepare for the interview. You'll want a clear understanding of your offer, especially the transformations and the benefits. Here are just a few questions that you can consider in your market research. Number 1, is this product wanted or needed? Number 2, what would be a good length for the deliverables of this product? Is it 8 weeks? Is it 6 months? Is it 1 year? What would they most like, or what would be most appealing to them? Number 3, what would they pay for something like this? Number 4, what do they love most about this offer? And one of the most important questions that you can actually ask multiple times is, why is that important to them? Let me quickly walk you through an example. Let's say they say to you, "I love how this offer helps me create a client-generating machine." Your response would be, well, why is that important to you? They may reply, because I want to leave my 9 to 5. Now, most people would leave it at that, but I want you to dig a little deeper. You can then follow up with, why is quitting your 9 to 5 so important to you? They potentially may reply something like, because I want to spend more time with my family. And as you may have guessed, you'll then reply with, what does being home with your family mean to you? She then may reply, and this is super important, because I don't want anyone else raising my children. I want to be the main influencer as they develop. Well, now we have an emotional transformation that your product offers. Now in your marketing, you can say something like, ready to double or triple your client roster, leave your 9 to 5 and spend more time with your family? Asking that one simple question over and over until they name their big emotional why will revolutionize your marketing. This will help make your next sales page a converting machine. This is also why step 5 is so important: listening skills. The way you listen on a market research will either make or break your results. Listening and holding the space will allow you to ask excellent follow-up questions about them that in turn will help you create an offer they will feel emotionally compelled to buy. If you've never done a market research, I highly encourage you to consider doing one, especially if you're looking to increase sales and perfect your messaging. You may think you have a perfect offer, and you know what? You just might, but why not make sure that you actually do? Performing an effective market research will actually do just that, all while giving you the confidence to meet the needs and demands of your ideal client. And isn't that always our goal? If you want the step-by-steps of performing an effective market research, I have you covered. I've outlined all the steps to my 5-part process, and I've added a bonus section on secondary market research as well. Primary research is with your ideal clients. Secondary research is peer-to-peer. And why is secondary research important? This will help you even craft an even more amazing UVP, unique value proposition. You can download the market research workbook below, where I walk you through each step that I just explained, and also the bonus section of the secondary market research. I've also added specific examples of posts and emails so you can get a look at what that actually looks like. If you like this video, please take a screenshot, tag me at MaryAlice_Goldsmith, and share it on your Instagram stories and other social media platforms. I love communicating with all of you out there in social media land. I highly recommend that before you do a market research, you have a clear understanding of these 3 things. Number 1, your ideal client. Number 2, your UVP. And number 3, your brand essence, all of which are linked below in the description. So be sure to check those out and download those workbooks. They will walk you through each one of them step by step. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next week for my next On Air with Mare. Have a great week. Bye.